So we are talking about Christmas trees. By the end of this week, Christmas tree farms are going to be buzzing with activity.
Yeah, Joe Vignola is a member of the Connecticut Christmas Tree Growers Association, and he owns Joseph's Tree Farm in Hamden. He's here to give us an update on this season's crop of trees. You know, Thanksgiving happens a little earlier this year, so I think the question is, if you want a live tree, do we still go like the day after Thanksgiving, or is there too much time between then and Christmas?
Yeah, it's a very long season this year. And people I find this year want trees up even earlier and earlier.
Forgive me, I've had a real Christmas tree my entire life, and last year I'm never home during the holidays because I always take vacation. I want to leave it up, so rather than have somebody come in and water it, I opted to go fake, but I'm going to get a real tree soon.
And when I was growing up in our day, you put a Christmas tree up the week before Christmas or 2 weeks before Christmas. And today's population, they want them up earlier and earlier.
See, it was my family's tradition. We put them up on Christmas Eve. We would actually go out and shop for the tree. We'd get it, put it up Christmas Eve, and then we decorated all Christmas Eve into Christmas morning. Yeah,
I think now people are so busy. It's like the thought of you have all this last minute stuff on Christmas, and we want to enjoy it.
The longer.
So, do you have any tips for that? First of all, what is your thought? Can we go? I know it's very busy usually that day after Thanksgiving. Will the Christmas tree farms be open, and is it okay to buy then?
Yes, the Christmas tree farms will be open, and my suggestion is if you're looking to put a tree up for a long, long time, you may want to go with like a fir species.
Okay.
And if you're just coming out, 2-3 weeks before Christmas, any species of tree is going to do well.
Do you have, at your tree farm, is there one growth more than another? Do you have firs or balsam,
Yeah, we have about 8 or 9 species of trees.
Okay.
We'll have Fraser fir, Douglas fir, balsam fir, Canaan fir, white fir. And in the spruces, we also carry a large variety of spruces. We have white spruce, blue spruce, Norway spruce, Meyer spruce.
What about this crazy weather we've been having? I know it's been really wet. We've had wild what has that done to the growing season?
Well, it's done a few things. It's been good for Christmas trees because they can tolerate a lot of water, but we've had more than enough hydration than we need.
Right.
It's been very hard on vegetable farmers and other commercial farmers because we've gotten too much water this year.
Now, this is not a week job here or 2 week. This is a yearly thing.
Yes.
You have to tell us about what you're doing through the year to get these Christmas trees ready for production.
Sure. It's a lot of work to produce a Christmas tree. Some people think you just put it in the ground and you come back 7 to 10 years later and there it is. But starting in around March or April, we'll be cleaning up the fields and we cut all the stumps down. And then we start planting transplants and seedlings, and then we have fertilizing, and then we adjust the pH of the soil if need be. And then we're always out scouting for insect issues and other fungal issues in trees, and we treat them as needed. And then you get into the throughout the summer, you're generally trimming the trees and shaping them. Oh, it was warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were a lot of hot days I spent out there sharing Christmas trees.
Right.
You know, we're so lucky in New England that we have all these wonderful tree farms to go to. We can get real trees. I know Amazon's now offering trees, so if you live in Florida, you can actually get a real tree via Prime. But how does Connecticut, what's different about us, or how do we rank in the world of New England Christmas trees? Is there anything different about Connecticut?
Well, we're a pretty good producer of Christmas trees, and there's about 500 tree farms in Connecticut.
Wow.
And there's about 5,000 acres that are committed to growing Christmas trees. It's actually the largest agricultural crop in Connecticut because it's in the ground for a long period of time.
Blue spruce, toughest Christmas tree to decorate?
Very prickly.
It's harsh.
Good for cats.
Good for cats. If you have any animals, they'll touch it once and then they learn after that.
Exactly.
But they'll hold the old ornaments very well because the branches are pretty stiff.
So sturdy, but yet so prickly, as you just said. What's the most? What are people getting the most? Is it a Douglas fir or?
I find it's kind of a mixture.
Okay.
They're getting Fraser fir, Doug fir, and blue spruces. So it's more of an individual thing.
Tell us about what it's like if we go to Joseph's farm. I mean, do we cut it down ourselves? Is there some merriment going on?
Oh yes, we have a lot going on. We encourage customers to cut it down themselves because that's part of the thing. It's making a memory with your family and friends.
Which is really great.
And that's something like Amazon can't do.
Exactly.
Okay,
Which is
you're
great.
getting it in a box and it comes to your home. I mean, it serves a niche for some people, but if you're trying to make a memory with your family and friends, going to one of the farms is the best thing to
Yeah.
do.
Well, we could needle you for more information, and we could polypine on for
Sure,
many
you
hours.
can branch out a little bit.
Branch out a little bit, but unfortunately we're out of time, so we want to thank you so much for coming on.
Okay, well, thank you for having me.
Nice to see you, Joe.
All right, to find Christmas tree farms near you, all you have to do is head to ctchristmastree.org, and they're all listed. So many to choose from.